Hi, this is Miss Pellegrin, and today we're going to be looking at Module 4, Lesson 5, Finding 100% Given Another Percent. Student outcomes. Students find 100% of a quantity, the whole, when given a quantity that is a percent of the whole by using a variety of methods, including finding 1%, equations, mental math, using factors of 100, and double line models. Students solve word problems involving finding 100% of a given quantity with and without using equations. Okay, so our opening exercise is about the factors of 100, the multiples of the factors of 100, and how many factors they have. So this is really important because it's going to help us today with doing our number line models. Oops. So, what are the whole number factors? We've got our chart, so we're just going to fill in this chart. Factors of 100. So things that multiply to get to 100. So we have 1, and then we have 100. And then we have 50, so we can have 2, because 2 times 50 is 100. And then we have 25, and 25 times 4 is going to give me 100. 20. 20 times 5 will give me 100. And 10. 10 times 10 will give me 100. So now we're going to do the multiples of 100. So 20. So we're just going to count by the number basically. So 100, we just have 100, 50, 100, and then 25. Count by 25. One second. Okay, so we're counting by 25s. Just how's this working? Oh, it draw. 25, 50, 75, 100. 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let's skip a little bit. It's 90, 95, 100. You get the idea. 4s, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Skip a little bit. 90, 90. Whoops, it's not 90. Oh, it is. No, it's not. It's 92. That's what I want. 92. 92. 96. 100. And then 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. It's all of our even numbers all the way up to 100. 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100. So I say anything can be divided by 2 that's an even number. And then 1s is all of our numbers. Okay, so the number of multiples that we have. So here we have 1. Here we have 1, 2. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, if you notice a pattern, Over here, our factors are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, 25, 50, 100. And this one's going in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, 25, 50, 100. So example number 1 asks us to use a modified double number line with percents. The 42 students who played wind instruments represent 75% of the students who are in the band. How many students are in the band? So today, our goal, we're looking at a visual idea of how we're getting these numbers and how we're doing the percent, and that whole. So we have 42 students, and they're playing wind instruments, and they are just 75% of the band, which is quite a bit, and over half. Okay. But we want to know how many students are in the entire band. So our students in the band is 100%. That's the whole. Okay. So we're going to start with a 100% line. So this is going to represent 100%. So that's all of the students that are in band. And of course, this is going to be 0%. Okay. And we know about 75% of them, that 75% are playing the wind instruments. And so about right here would be 75%. And so this is where our multiples come into play. So if I look at my multiples, I see that the 75 is factors of 25, and that there were 4 of them. So if I break this line into 25% pieces, this would be 50, this would be 25. Okay. And so then we have our band. Here's the band, whole 100% of the band. But only 75%, only up to here, at 75%, are playing those wind instruments. So there are 42 who are playing the wind instruments. So we can break this up into 25%. So within this 42, we have 3 25% pieces. And so therefore, we're going to take that 42 and we're going to divide it by 3. Okay. So we can see how much for each little section that we broke it up into. And so 42 divided by 3 gives me 14. So 14 in each, okay, meaning there's going to be 14 here as well. And so for the whole band, 100% of them, that means we're going to take the 14 that we have for each section, and we're going to multiply it times the number of sections, so times 4, which is going to give me 56 students in band. Okay. Exercise 1. Go ahead and pause the video and try this one on your own. Play the video in order to check your work. Okay, exercise 1. Bob's Tire Outlet sold a record number of tires last month. One salesman sold 165 tires, which was 60% of the tires sold in a month. What was the record number of tires sold? So 165 tires were sold, and 60% of the tires that were sold in a month. So we have 100%. That's going to be our whole. Okay. And then we have the tires being sold. Okay. And so we have 60%. Okay, so 50% I know is about half, so I'm going to go a little bit more, which would be 60. So this is about 60%. Whoops, that's not where I wanted to write that. I do need that line there. I'm not going to try and erase it. So this is going to be 60%. And when I look at my multiples, 60 is part of factors of 20, so I'm going to be counting by 20s. So this will be 80, this will be 40, this will be 20. No, that's not very correct. Let's try that again. $20, $40, $60, $80. It's not perfect, but okay. So we know that this amount is 165. 165 tires, and I'm breaking it up into parts. So this is 20. Just trying to see what am I breaking this up into. And so there's 5, because we said there's 5 multiples of 20. Okay, so we have 165, and we're going to divide it up. We're splitting it up into equal parts. That's what we're doing here. So we're dividing it by 3, which is equal to 55. So 165 divided by 3 gives me 55. So if I divide it into 3 equal parts, each part is 55. And so these 2 parts that we didn't have, that weren't included in the 165, are both going to be 55. Okay. We want to know the whole amount. And so that means we're going to take all of the parts, 55, and we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to multiply times 5. If I only wanted to know what was left, I would do it 55 times 2 or 55 plus 55. But I want to know for the entire thing. And so 55 times 5 gives me 275. So 275 tires sold that month. Number 2. Nick currently has 7,200 points in his fantasy baseball league, which is 20% more than Adam. How many points does Adam have? So Adam is going to be our 100%. Okay, so Adam is going to represent the full 100%. And Nick has more than Adam. He has 20% more than Adam. So Nick has a 7,200 points. Okay, and he has 120%. So that 20% is what's going to tell us, let's break this up into the 20s. So at 100, 80, 60, 40, 20. So we should have flat back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.